Welcome back everybody to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're back with another episode of Camp Minecraft. So you guys absolutely enjoy love Minecraft, and I know you guys do because it's literally the most supported series on my channel at the moment. So if you guys want more Camp Minecraft, be sure to maybe hit 5,000 likes on this video. I know you guys can do it, so go ahead and hit that like button. And also, why not subscribe? We're really close to 100k, so it'd be really nice if you guys could subscribe and try and help us get there. I also have a bunch of other social medias if you guys want to follow them. It's my Twitter, @Henwy, my Instagram, RealHenwy, and if you guys want to go ahead and join my Discord, it's just discord.gg/Henwy, and you guys can come and chat with me, and yeah, we can do a bunch of cool stuff. But other than that, hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. So in today's episode of Camp Minecraft, I have a little bit planned, right? So basically, you guys were saying in the last episode how I kind of don't really have a house at the moment, and a lot of you guys were saying that I should build my own house. And from the beginning, ever since I moved over here, I've had a lot of plans for not just a house, but more of a kingdom that I want to create, right? So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of progress on that, and we're going to do a lot of progress in this episode. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little progress of that right now. So as you guys can see, it might not look like much, but this has taken me a lot of time to do because I'm going to have to re-terraform this whole area. I'm going to have to re-landscape the whole area here to work like I want it to do. So I'm going to have like all the hills come up from here and kind of come up on this area. So this is what I've done at the moment. As you guys can see, yeah, it's quite a lot of work, and we're gonna have to light up down here so no mobs spawn or anything. But basically what the plan is to like have this area and dig it down and fill it with water so it's like a moat, right? That's the end game plan, and we're gonna continue this all the way down here, and maybe even have like a waterfall come out of the mountainside here. I think that could be kind of cool. I've kind of started to flatten it out here, but I think I'm gonna try and dig out this whole area, like this triangular area here, just so we have even more area on this side. It's gonna take a little while, like I said. So a lot of that will probably be off camera on my Twitch, twitch.tv/hen, Henn. And yeah, if you guys want to go and tune into those live streams, it would probably just be all the grindy work, like all of this landscaping and all of digging out this and stuff. But what I want to do this episode is make my castle gate. So if you guys have ever seen a castle or anything, you know that they have like two huge towers, like a little maybe bridge going over the top, and then like a drawbridge going across, right? And that's kind of just to enclose your area, kind of like border it off from anywhere else. And I think that's what I want to work on this episode, is try and get that done. But I think what I'll do is I'll do like a little time lapse of this all, and I think you guys might enjoy it. Here, I also want to show you guys what I've been doing while I've like been doing that landscaping and stuff. So I'm starting to smelt up all of the stone that we're going to be needing for this, for the two towers and like the entranceway to the castle. We also did a little bit of trading, right? So you guys know about last episode how we made that sugarcane farm, and it's been producing us emeralds on emeralds on emeralds. Well, we made 37 emeralds, and that was just from like doing all that landscaping. So after we finish this, I'll come back here and we can see how many more emeralds we can get from that guy over there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and basically work on this, and I will speed it up for you guys, put it into a nice little time lapse, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you guys like this kind of time lapse thing, I think I'm going to talk over the top of it, like kind of talk about what I'm doing at the time. I think that could be kind of cool. So if you guys like more of this kind of stuff, let me know, and I'll be sure to do it in future episodes. But other than that, let's get on with this build. Okay guys, so hopping straight into this time lapse, I kind of try and start out the whole like build by kind of trying to mark out what I want to do, where I want the two different pillars to go, because obviously this entrance is gonna have like two little castle tops and then like an archway going over the top. So yeah, I'm trying to like figure out where exactly I want this to be. So as you guys can see, I'm kind of like circling it out with the andesite. And at the moment, I'm not too sure exactly where I want. And then when I get to that point there, I'm realizing actually this is way too far apart. So I remake that circle way too close than it should be. And then I remake this second circle into the mountain a bit, which means I'm gonna have to terraform a lot. But I mean, I feel like it would probably look better overall, just because it's gonna be more built into the mountain than just sticking out on the side of it. So as you guys can see there, I'm just kind of trying to terraform away this mountain, chipping away at it bit by bit, keeping its natural look, but also giving me enough space to build what I need to build. Okay, so at this point, you guys can probably see where the two different pillars are gonna be. But yeah, I still have a lot of terraforming to go, so I actually have space to build it. But I'm getting close to that area that I want to be, so I'm starting to really get these mountains the way I'm wanting them. So I've dug out that whole chunk of it just so I can make space for my pillar. So now that I do actually have all this space, I'm just recounting it, making sure that I've actually counted it correctly. But what I realized at this point is I'm actually 2 blocks too wide. So what I did to fix that is, again, when I placed down the stone brick, was just to like place it one closer. So like copying these same templates but bringing it again in closer by 1 on each side, just so I would have the correct width from each side that I needed for the archway. So here I go ahead and start building the first part of the first tower. I'm getting attacked by a skeleton as I'm doing so. So the first part of this tower is like a 5-block tall base, and then you guys will see that I actually go up again inside a bit. So I bring it in all by 1, but then this time I'm going to go up by 10. So I'm building the first 5 around the edge here, and then I go up again by another 5 to make that 10 in the middle. Again, getting attacked by another skeleton, getting knocked down all the way to the bottom. Now once I actually finish that middle 10 again, I'm bringing it out again by another singular block and bringing it up by 5. So it gives it that kind of castle shape already. So at this point in the build, I'm actually pretty happy with the size and shape of the whole build, but I want to go in and add a lot more detail and kind of bring it in a little bit on the edges here to make it a little bit more slim and also add a little bit more interest and detail to the whole build. So I'm using netherrack here as kind of a support because we don't actually have any of the scaffolding yet. I don't think anyone has any bamboo, but if I come around the edge here, you guys can also see that I'm adding just a symmetry to the design. So whatever I'm doing on one side, I'm doing on the other. And I think I also go ahead here and decide, I decided to add in some smooth blocks just to see how that's looking and add a little bit more different to the stone brick. So you guys can see that actually helps quite a lot here. Just adding a little bit of a different block that also has the same color tones can add a lot more detail to your build and also just bring it all together. I went ahead and decided to actually go through the middle here to just kind of split it up a bit more, throw that stone brick and the smooth stone in a bit together to like mix it up a bit more. And I'm really happy with how it came out here. You guys can see that I fill in these spaces once I get enough stone brick. I'm just kind of knocking out this where I don't want the stone brick, and I'll fill it in once I have the stone brick because I'm just waiting for it to smelt. So you guys can go ahead and see that on this second build that I decided to make these changes a little bit sooner just so I wouldn't have the hassle of all the nether brick and stuff before, because I found that was quite annoying, to be honest, and I felt like actually if I was to just make these changes as I was building it, it would look a lot better. So you guys can see that instead of adding the smooth stone brick in later, I'm actually adding it in now just to make my whole process a lot easier. And the whole build itself is actually very symmetrical, so again, it's not too hard to do. I'm just kind of doing the same thing on each side to make it look symmetrical. So here you guys can see that the towers are pretty much done. I just need to add the top parts. So I go ahead and start working on just marking out the archway going over the top. And yeah, I just go ahead, add a bit more detail in these next few steps here. I'm just going to add the actual like castle look to the tops here, where it goes like up one, down one, up one, down one. And then I go ahead and add in some stone walls just to add a little bit more depth and interest to it, and I go ahead and do that on the other side as well. You guys can actually see here I start to build the drawbridge itself, so I'm deciding to build this out of spruce wood just because it has that kind of darker look to it. So yeah, you guys can see that if I actually move the camera down here a bit, I'm just making it cross that moatway that we currently have, and once I finish that on stream and stuff, it will have water in it, it'll be a lot deeper and stuff. So you guys will see that here. That the way I kind of mark out this chain is with the netherrack and some water, because I did it the wrong way, I don't know why. Now I go ahead and replace the netherrack with some stone brick, and I know this doesn't look too much like a chain at the moment, but that's just because I'm waiting for the iron bars to smelt, and I'm going to add some of those in between the stone bricks to just kind of make it look a lot more like a chain. Well, I hope that you guys did enjoy that time lapse, and yeah, this is the final product, and I'm actually super happy with how it turned out. I think it looks even better than what I thought it would turn out like. Down here I think I need to like expand it and like bring it down further, probably once we actually have the river and stuff set up. Like, I've got all this terraforming to do and stuff, so I'll probably finish that once I add the river in, just to see how it looks, maybe add some like vines coming up or something. I think it'll look kind of cool, and then we'll have the waterfall come out of there. But overall, I'm really happy with this build. It took me a little longer than I thought it would originally. But I will probably like build up a wall like around here, and then maybe on the other side as well. Build like a wall going around, just wrapping up onto the mountain, and then probably dig out a lot more of this so we have a bit more space. Like, I want to dig all of this out. I'll probably, I mean, this side's pretty good. It's kind of got its own natural wall. Maybe get rid of that mountain and kind of just give ourselves a little bit more space pretty much for like a couple buildings in here. We can build into the mountains and stuff as well. So I think this should be pretty fun. If you guys have any suggestions for builds inside here, let me know. Okay guys, so I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do for the second half of this video. Now this might sound a little confusing, but what I want to do is, you guys have been suggesting that I prank someone for the longest time, but I'm just not the kind of person who wants to, you know, annoy someone or cause them an inconvenience. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull an anti-prank. Now what that is instead of inconveniencing someone with a trap or something, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give people gifts, but not any kind of gift. What I'm gonna do is, here, I'll go to spawn and I'll show you guys kind of what I mean. It's gonna be a little bit hard to explain. So we're at spawn here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna just give them any random gifts or anything, but here, let's start with Sigils, right? He's got a nice little building here. It's looking pretty nice, but it's not really furnished, is it? There's like no rooms anywhere. There's no space for anything anywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build him a kitchen. So I think down here will be a pretty good spot, like up against this wall maybe. And I have a few materials here for what I'm planning to do. And I think I'm gonna do this for a couple people. Maybe I'll do one for Biffle, Craner, and Sigils, I think. Since they're all at spawn, I think that would be the best thing to do. Okay, so here, we're gonna use this little area over here, and they're all gonna have the same kind of design. So this is one of the first things that I want to do. And what this is I'm building literally a refrigerator. So if we do this, and then that, and then if we throw a button on the side here, perfect. Okay, wait, can we flip this door? Is there any way to like flip the door so it goes the other way maybe? That shouldn't be too much of an issue. We could just move it over to the right a bit more so it's not like gonna fling this stuff out to the right. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's place the refrigerator down here. And then we're gonna put a bunch of like random gifts in the refrigerator that they wouldn't usually like expect. What is Sigil's parrot doing? Sigil's Jr. Oh my god. How did he get a parrot, dude? I want a parrot. Wait, did he get any bamboo if he got a parrot? Did he? It looks like he found a jungle then. Before I got distracted by that parrot. Here. So the next thing I want to do is make like a little island in the middle. So I think the best way to do this will probably be with these smooth quartz slabs and do something along the lines of this, and then let's throw down a smoker over here for some cooking and throw a little chimney coming out of it. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then let's just attach these together. Oh, this is perfect. This is literally perfect. He has like I've literally made him a kitchen. Like, look at this. Here, let's actually add the torch on the wall. This won't melt his thing, will it? Well, I hope not. Look at this. So they press that and everything will pop out. So here, let's throw some chicken in there. Let's throw a diamond. Let's throw some gold, a hay bale. I just want to throw a bunch of random stuff in here. So I brought along a few little things. Let's throw a suspicious stew. Let's give him some iron, and then let's give him some sweet berries as well. Okay, I think he will enjoy this, honestly. It's one of those things. So you, like, if I message them saying record next time you get on the server, they're gonna expect that I prank them really badly. So he's gonna come into his house here. He'll be like, "What's going on? Wait, what's this?" And he's just gonna see a kitchen here for him, and he's gonna see like a little refrigerator with a bunch of gifts. I think this is probably the best way to do it. I'm really happy with how this came out. Hey, now let's leave a sign that says like, "Enjoy your brand new kitchen." I think this is perfect. Like, you've got a little smoker here so you can cook up some food with a little chin. I think I like it. I think I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Biffles and Craners, and then I'll be back with you guys once I finish those up. Hey, does Biffle have much space in his house? Oh no, I let one of his chickens loose. Get back in there. Get back in there, buddy. Get back in there. I don't want to like destroy things he already has put down. I guess we could just, like, the main part of this is the refrigerator, right? So, here, I'm sure I can find room for a refrigerator somewhere around here. Let's just, like, throw it down right here. Okay, I think this is a good spot. So we throw down the iron block, and then we throw down the dropper, and then the door here, and then a button on the side. Wait, does his open that way? How come his opens that way? I wanted Sigils to open that way. Okay, that's fine though, that works. Okay, and now let's just throw in a few gifts. You know, just here and there, a few little fun things. And a hay bale. There we go, there we go. So he's got a few things in there as well, and he can just... Ooh, gold pea. You know, it'll be nice. Okay, so now we're gonna leave a sign for him saying, "Enjoy your new..." That's how you spell a refrigerator, right? It just looks weird. I've never seen it, like, spelled out before. Enjoy your new refrigerator, Henwy. There we go. Okay, now last but not least, let's go over to Craner's base and see if we can find a spot for his. Okay, so I think Craner's changed up his base a little bit. What is going on in here? It looks like he still hasn't cleaned up his prank from somebody before. Okay, well, let's go down here. Hey, let's just throw down a refrigerator in the middle of it. because he's gonna be so confused by all of these different pranks. Like, I'm not sure. Like, he's got a prank up there, he's got a prank down here, and now I'm giving him an anti-prank as a break from all of these pranks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there we go. We got the nice refrigerator set up. Let's give him a couple diamonds there, a suspicious stew, a hay bale, a pufferfish, some normal food, some gold, piece of TNT, some sweet berries. What else can we give him? A little bit of iron, maybe? There we go. I think they're all going to enjoy this pretty much. I mean, it's like I said, the only one whose roommate, the only person whose house it kind of suited, like, for the whole redesign was Sigils. So hopefully he'll enjoy it. But yeah, I guess it's a nice little gift to all of them. After all, they've all been pranked so many times. I thought it was time for a nice little anti-prank. So hopefully they're going to enjoy that. And if you guys have any ideas for anti-pranks or pranks in the future, if I want to switch it up maybe, then let me know with a comment down below. I would really love to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, I think I'm going to end off this episode here. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like as always. And I'll see you guys all again next time. Bye-bye. Please subscribe.